Welcome back, everybody. We are here at the Virtual Doll Convention Christmas pageant with our friend Ryan. Now we are in room 2 with his gorgeous 22-inch American model dolls. And this is what I saw first when I came over to Ryan's house, and I was just absolutely blown away by these dolls. Okay, Ryan, where do we start?
Okay, well, when Tanner first got started, he did an American model collection. They were 19 inches and they were in porcelain. They were slightly posable, like the head would move, and he had I think that one of the arms were jointed. But then he got into the plastic and resin. So they went to 22 inches. He did those for several years. I was not ever really a fan of the initial sculpt, which is more childlike, in my opinion, over here. Not that they're not pretty, but I just thought the faces were a little too innocent
Childlike
for my taste.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely a younger
I like
look.
a girl with a little attitude. So anyway, these were fashions and table favors for a 2013 convention, Great Eras of Fashion. So I found these two complete when I started getting into the 22 inches. So they were complete. I found them on eBay. So I decided to just leave them as is. You know, that's the doll that came with it. That's how they're going to stay. This outfit over here was part of that group. And I found just the outfit. So she's being modeled by the Mary sculpt, which was the last sculpt he did.
Love this sculpt.
And I just love her face. Mm-hmm. So her hair's been restyled because she was a basic. So she came in this like 50s kind of swimsuit with waist length black hair. And this one over here was part of that group. And she's the only one that didn't have a hat. So that's why she's kind of off to the side. But she's been restyled and I added the flowers, to her hair. And there's another one that's sort of a minty green color, which I've not been able to find the complete outfit or the complete doll. So could arrive
Any day.
sometime.
Someday.
But what started me down this road of ruin was Garden Walk.
I love this.
So that was the first production he did of the Mary sculpt, the new Mary sculpt at the time. And when I saw her, the close-up of her face on the website, I was like, oh my God, I have to have her. And my original thinking was, she'll be it. It'll be just...
This will be it.
She's a one of, beautiful, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I started, then he came out with this outfit in the 22 inch, and I was like, well, that's really pretty. So I bought the outfit, and then I bought a basic Mary, and I had her hair restyled, and we were off to the races.
Yes, you were.
So he only did, with the Mary sculpt, 3 dolls. He did the Garden Walk here, the basic Mary with just long waist-length black hair, and then for the 25th anniversary convention, he did the Belle Dame doll, which she has the lighter skin tone, and we'll get to her in a minute. Well, actually, this is her skin tone, but I had her rerouted from her hair color, and then her lips changed color slightly. And this gown, again, is by Cindy from Red Silk Thread, and this is a reproduction of a gown I found online. And just... too bad you're not here to feel the weight of the fabric, but feel the weight of...
Oh, yes.
The fabric.
Oh, it is. This is so heavy. Oh, it's gorgeous.
So just her attention to detail, the roses in the back.
Look at that.
The hand pleating all around the bottom. The lace on the cuffs with the pearl buttons in the back. So,
stunning. Oh, and it goes so well with her makeup and her hair, and everything is just so well coordinated.
So this is Garden Walk again, just original doll. Nothing was changed. Her hair is the same. Cindy from Red Silk Thread created that one from a gown I found online. This is another basic Mary. Hair's been restyled with the curls. And this is a one-of-a-kind design from Cindy from Red Silk Thread.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
And then we step downstairs, and here's a Tonner Scarlet, a 22-inch wedding, from his wedding dress doll, wearing the paisley robe from the Franklin
The paisley
Mint.
robe. Yes.
The chairs and the table I found from a designer in Russia. They created them to scale, and so that's what she's wearing. And then we have another basic Mary restyled in the 1900s style, wearing a Franklin Mint boudoir.
That face is just...
Gibson girl.
I'm in love with it. Look at that boudoir. And the hair. Did you send that to your...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I added the roses, but...
Gorgeous. All right.
And then we have another... This is a basic... a garden walk doll. It's the only garden walk that I let go of to have the hair ripped out and redone, because I just wanted her to be a redhead in this dress. And this gown is a reproduction of a gown that was worn by a princess in Sweden during the 1860s that I found online. And Lori from Maddie Rose Couture did the gown. And another bit of excess: sapphire, diamond, white gold, sapphire, diamond, white gold.
Oh, they're real.
They're real.
You can tell. They're gorgeous. Good thing you got good connections in your line of work. I love that.
We'll go to a flea market. Sometimes you'll find like damaged pieces.
And you can do it. Yeah, good idea.
Because this was an earring, actually, that they only had one of. And then I just had the hook bent and sharpened so I can make a little point, and I just split it.
Perfect.
It helps if you know a jeweler, but
Yes.
And then another basic Mary wearing a Franklin Mint bride doll outfit, but I turned it into a walking outfit. Joe from our doll club made the parasol. And I had the hat created.
Look at that hat.
By Peggy Feltrope. She's on eBay. She's phenomenal hats for all different size dolls. And the black dress is the 22-inch version of the Anna Karenina gown, which was in the other room. But again, basic Mary, not the original doll that was wearing it.
Just superb.
And then the lady in pink over here, it's there's a company in Japan called Ipple House, and they do ball-jointed dolls in different sizes. So some of their fashions fit the Tonner American model. But you have to really pay attention to what millimeter size you're ordering, read the description where you're getting the bust dimension, the waist dimension. This one fit fine. There are some other ones on the other side that I had to have altered from a friend who worked at Saks in the alterations department, which again comes in handy.
It sure does. Do you do any sewing yourself? Or
No.
just, okay.
No. I mean, I can put on a button, but,
Right.
and maybe move a snap, but that's about it.
You have done incredible things with the people you work with. There's so many talented people out there. It's just amazing.
Like, I put the flowers in her hair.
Well, see? There you go.
I twisted them together and stuck them in, so I do something.
Oh. Now I know your first was the 16-inch Sydney, but do you like the 22-inch more, or how does it? I know it's hard to even ask that.
I'm getting in more to the 22-inch just because it's different. As you can clearly see, I'm saturated with 16-inch, and I pretty much have every 16-inch that he did that. And sometimes multiples. Like the Love is Blue Sydney, I have 4 or 5 of those in different outfits.
Well, yeah, to show your fashions. Sure.
It's just like the right doll with the right fashion. That's the one that's going to work. Because I'm not a big redresser. I know there are people who collect that will, have like 4 or 5 dolls and then they redress them. I don't. I like it to be done. She's concept, executed, done. And that's the way she stays.
I like that. I like that about you. You have a focus and you know exactly what you want. and you just do it. All right.
And then over here, again, anything with the dark hair like that is a basic Mary.
Okay.
So I'm not going to beat that into the ground. It'll be a restyled basic Mary.
I'm learning so much.
Wearing April in Paris by the Franklin Mint from their Gibson Girl collection. Wow. I did, however, do the necklace. I did string that.
You made that?
Uh-huh.
See? You do stuff. That's beautiful.
So I did do that. My trick is to get it to fit the clasp. Take a thin piece of blue painter's tape. Tape the back of the neck so that it stays when you're winding the pearls around.
Wow, we're all going to be making some now.
So then these two here, these are the Belle Dame dolls. So she's got the lighter skin, the more russet lips. This is her original hairstyle right here, the way she came. So these two outfits are from the 2016, I believe, version of War and Peace. This is an outfit that Gillian Andersen wore in it, this lavender. We added, it was only like this in the movie, it didn't have this over here. And I thought that looked a little odd. So Lori and I collaborated and we came up with this sleeve detail on the side. And again, her jewelry is real rose gold and diamond. And her earrings are...
These are real diamonds too?
Uh-huh.
Oh, get out of town. What? Oh my goodness. No, that's one big diamond, everybody. I thought they were little pieces.
No, they're little pieces.
They are?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I couldn't quite tell. I thought
like
that was like a
no,
1
if it was a
carat.
real big diamond,
I was like,
it wouldn't be on her.
from here, I couldn't quite tell. Okay, but it's still just captivating and gorgeous. Wow. I love this.
And then this gown back here is by a designer, Sheryl Crawford. She had a company called Crawford Manor. She would create one-of-a-kind dolls, tonner. The fashions were sewn on, so you couldn't remove them. And she would do the hair with mohair. Super hard to find on a secondary market. She did do a couple 22-inch fashions, and I did happen to find that one on eBay and snap that right up. Again, another basic Mary. This one is wearing Constance fashion by Cress & Co. They were British designers back in the 80s, and they would do wax dolls. Probably their most famous, if people might remember, would be Lestat from Interview with a Vampire. And then he did Dracula and the Three Brides. If you've seen pictures, you would definitely recognize him. So this one I had to have altered because it was a little big. But, you know, what are friends for? I did sew the snaps on the back so that the cape stayed.
See, there you go. Oh, and her hair is just divine. Absolutely remarkable.
And then over here in the corner, that's the Tonner Madame Bovary outfit.
I love this.
On a basic Mary.
It's so weird for me to call them like basic Mary or basic Grace or basic, and what that means, everybody, is that they come ready for you to dress in something more, and it's basically for you to create your own look, whether it's casual, classic, couture, anything you want to do. So that's what that means. I know a lot of us that are watching are new to the whole. We're new to this, and it's just amazing. Now we're going to go over here and see this is one of your crowning glories.
Yes. So this is the 22-inch version of the Lovebird Gown, which I think is even more stunning large.
It is.
Than 16 inches. But again, she's wearing the exact necklace. Marcia was gracious enough to add length to it so that it fit around the 22-inch neck. It's a basic Mary that's going to wear something else. Because now that I've actually seen the scarlet, which we sort of teased you with downstairs in the red velvet dress, Scarlet's coming to wear this one.
Ooh.
I'm just having her hair zhuzhed a little bit.
You gotta zhuzh it. This is,
she's gonna be wearing
I love
something
this
else.
so much.
But
Love these.
I just couldn't.
Take some screenshots, everybody, because these little birds are just, I just wouldn't have even thought to put it on a dress like this. I mean, it's just everything. Absolutely everything.
So now we're moving into sort of my Queen's collection, if you will. So this is Empress Alexandra. The gown is by Cress & Co. Again, she was rerouted to become a redhead. And I had the gown altered to fit her because she was slightly thicker in the waist, the original doll. The ring is the top of a hat pin, a stick pin, that I snipped down and stuck into her finger.
What a good idea.
And then we have, this is Guinevere. This is an Ippelhaus fashion, so ball jointed fashion. Actually, the next three are. And again, I have this nipped in the waist just a little bit, restyled with I added the pearls to her hair.
I love all the real jewelry you use. Have you been in the jewelry industry for a long time? 30 years?
30
Yeah,
years.
love it.
Then this over here is Eleanor of Aquitaine. Again, it's a ball jointed fashion.
Gorgeous.
And Catherine de Medici, or so I say. You can't really see the face as much because her skirt is covering up. Maybe that will help.
Here we go. Yeah. Oh, there we. Oh, now we can see it. Wow.
So that's Catherine.
You can see the skirt. That's perfect.
And their detailing, the Ippelhaus detailing is wonderful as well. And that is Queen Victoria. It was a Franklin Mint gown on, they said Anastasia was the doll, but it's a little too mature for Anastasia, so she became Queen Victoria.
Beautiful.
And I added this. I did do that. I added this to the necklace. The pearls with the little cross.
So you do make jewelry?
Not
Sometimes.
really. I'll add.
You'll add
two
a
things.
couple embellishments.
And then that's just another Gibson Girl gown. There's going to be Queen Elizabeth is going to go there when I get her. She's coming from the Philippines, which is amazing. You've seen the pictures.
Oh, I did. Oh, the pictures. Well, you're gonna have to text me pictures when you get that gown that he's referring to, because you guys, it's just, I couldn't even believe it.
So all of these dolls are the Garden Walk, face sculpt, original face paint, original hair. These two in the back are actual Tonner gowns. This was just a fashion, and then that was a dress doll who I sold the doll because I didn't like her face, but love the outfit.
Love the outfit. Whew.
And then we have the drapery dress, the mill dress, and the honeymoon dress. Those are all Franklin Mint 22-inch Gone with the Wind gowns that fit the Tonner. But now that I've seen the scarlet face sculpt in the burgundy dress downstairs,
It's over.
Well, I have 5 on hold from one of the dealers that I work with, so I can,
Oh, but it's gorgeous.
So they'll be changed out to an actual scarlet, wearing a scarlet outfit.
And then when you change them out, you sell them on eBay or trade with your club or?
So I'll sell the blue portrait gown online because she doesn't split, she doesn't sell the doll and just the doll. So you get the doll and the fashion. But then I'll have 3 extra dolls to do something with. So I'm excited. This gown here, and then these 2 down below, those are also Franklin Mint from their Gibson Girl collection. So this was Tea Party at the Ritz, Roman Holiday, and Bon Voyage.
Look at this. I love this Bon Voyage. I'm going to get down so you guys can see the outfit there. Did it come with this?
Came with a little hat box.
Little hat
this one
box?
came with a painting because she has her little monocle, and it came with a small painting. But I found the outfit online, and they didn't have the painting, which is kind of a bummer. But what are you gonna do? This one was a little small in the bust. So Cindy from Red Silk Thread made the blouse to fill it in.
I love that idea. These are exquisite.
And what got me started on the real jewels is this was the Jubilee edition, and the little tiny emeralds